Hi there, I'm Stephanie Mercedes. I am a performer, writer, creator, and this is kind of my artistic evolution, I suppose. To start off with, I guess I came from parents who dabbled in community theater. They met in a community theater production. My brother ended up going into the arts as well. He's an opera singer, along with my sister-in-law, his wife. So we were always very artistically inclined. My grandmother was a painter, a watercolorist. So throughout my childhood, I dabbled in a bunch of different artistic pursuits. The main two being performing and reading or writing. If I wasn't on stage or quoting movies, I could sing, I think it was Sleeping Beauty all the way through by the time I was 5. And if I wasn't doing that, I was probably curled up somewhere with my nose in a book. So throughout my artistic journey, there have been a lot of different kind of iterations. I went to a performing arts high school for my senior year. I was in New York for a little bit. For musical theater. I dabbled in Meisner outside of Chicago, and then I came to Toronto and kind of fell backwards into film and television and really found, I think, the medium that I love to work in the most. I'm very lucky in that way that Toronto has such a kind of a thriving film and television scene. So when I came up here, I was expecting that, it was Broadway North and there'd be a million different musical theater productions that I could be a part of. And there are kind of across the country, but not quite to the same extent that New York is. Whereas up here, I mean, I've met some of the most amazing people inside of the film and TV community, some of my closest friends and now collaborators. And then from there, I ended up doing a bunch of indie projects in theater and really finding a niche in experimental performance work. And then I guess from there I started writing my own things. So it's interesting how it kind of always has fit together, but have constantly evolved and surprised even me, I suppose. I think that's most people's artistic practices. I think that socially we have this script where, you choose the one thing that you're supposed to do, you find that one thing, and that's the only thing that you ever do. But I find that some of the most compelling and interesting artists and people I know are the ones who allow themselves to be multifaceted and to follow wherever their curiosity takes them. And the ability to release judgment in that regard of the really kind of laser focus that society tells you, oh, well, you can only be or do one thing, allows space for really happy accidents and amazing artistic evolutions that I don't think would have been possible if you were just, really closed artistically to the rest of the world around you. So I'm currently back in school. I'm attending classes at Concordia in their creative writing program with a minor in interdisciplinary sexuality studies. So that really kind of encapsulates, I guess, more or less where my interest lie as an artist. I'm really interested in the lens and the way that we trying to find a way in which to break out of the kind of white-centric, cis-het, male-centric lens that's really informed a lot of the artistic process for a long time. And I guess I'm trying to find something even outside of that, because I think that most of what we've been able to do societally at this point in time is in reaction to that lens. But I think that the only way that we move past that binary of one or the other is by imagining alternate possibilities and alternate worlds and exploring the boundaries of what we previously thought was possible, artistically, personally, societally. So that's kind of what I'm doing, I guess, right now in my own personal journey, going back to school and doing an undergraduate degree in my 30s. And just allowing space for whatever comes.